everyone, welcome back to Coxfly. In this video I'm showing you guys how to go ahead and bot Finishline and JD Sports using AIO Bot. Let's go ahead and begin today's video. If you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on post notifications to know next time we upload. If you wish to go ahead and check out AIO Bot for yourself, I'll leave the link to purchase it down below. You can go ahead and use our discount code. I'll also leave that link down below as well. And if you want to go ahead and check out the written overview regarding this video, I'll leave that linked at the top of the description. Let's go ahead and begin today's video. So we're going to go ahead and actually click add new. That will prompt us to add a new task. Let's click over here and you can see we have Finishline and JD Sports. I'll click Finishline for today's video, but it is the same process, which is what I'm going to break down. And we're going to go ahead and transition into the task setup part of today's video. So let's go ahead and begin. The first thing you're going to notice is that we have a product ID, we have a color ID and a style ID. Obviously you go ahead and enter the product ID here. So just to go and explain this, the product ID will point towards a specific product. So you need to make sure this is correct, whether you get it from the AIO Bot Discord or your cook group, just make sure it's correct. Then the color ID will point towards a specific color, and the style ID is the size ID. And then you have a style ID as well. Make sure all these are correct based on what you want to actually point your task towards. Now let's go ahead and break down the rest of the points here. You can go ahead and configure your proxy list. Ensure you're using proxies that are best for the website. This comes down to personal experience, whether you want to use proxies from a certain provider or just the fastest available. That's completely up to you, but make sure you've added them to a proxy list in the proxies page and then you select it over here. Then you have your billing. You can go and select your billing, or you can select all of them if you wish. Then you can go ahead and configure the number of tasks you want. That's completely up to you, but let's actually go ahead and type in some information here. I want to go ahead and get a size 5. I won't use any proxy list for the product ID. I'll type in something random, as well as the color ID and the style ID. And then for billing, we can go ahead and select my billing profile here. I'll go ahead and create 2 tasks. Let's click save here and you can see the task get created in the background. Now we're going to go ahead and transition into the summary tips part of today's video. When you go ahead and highlight certain tasks, you can go ahead and delete those selected tasks if you wish, whilst keeping the other non-selected tasks. Now just to go ahead and break down what that means is that, let's say for example I highlight this task, I right click and I can go ahead and delete selected tasks. This will go ahead and delete all the selected tasks that I've selected. So because this task isn't selected, when I go ahead and click this, it'll only delete that one task. Now after selecting tasks, when you go ahead and right click, you have a ton of options. You can start selected tasks, you can stop selected tasks, you can also delete them, you can schedule start selected tasks, mass selected task edits, mass selected task delay edits. You can set a Shopify password or early link page. We don't need this in our case. And you can also utilize browser checkout if you wish. There's a ton of things you can utilize here. So let's say for example you want to mass selected task edit and you want to go ahead and change the monitor type, the size, the billing, the task mode, the proxy list or task delay. You can go ahead and utilize this. So let's say for example I want to go ahead and change the task delay. I can go ahead and enter it, click save, and make the changes to all my selected tasks. In the same way I can go ahead and change the size here. I'll enter the size, click save, and it works. So that's how that process works. Let's go ahead and click out of this. Going back to the proxies, when you go ahead and add a proxy list, ensure your proxies are meant for the site you're going for. So in our case we have JD Sports and Finishline. Ensure the proxies work best on this website to maximize your chances of being successful on the drop time. If you want to go ahead and check out some proxy providers, we have a ton on our website. If you head over to the proxy section, I'll leave that link down below in the YouTube description as well. And when it comes to your capture solver, if you click open capture and we go ahead and click guest here, let's give it a second to load up. You can also utilize your account if you wish. Make sure you're selecting the correct solver. So in our case, we are botting Finishline. So we'd go ahead and click Finishline over here and the solver would pop up. Once I'm here, I can also go ahead and test my collection. As you guys can see, everything is all good. The final tip for today's video is that if you want to go ahead and enable your logs, you can click this button and your logs will appear here when you go ahead and run the task. Obviously this task isn't going to work, but you can see all the logs are here for you to view, so you can go ahead and identify issues if anything does pop up. That is going to go ahead and conclude today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, make sure to go ahead and purchase AIO Bot if you're looking to purchase a bot. I'll leave a link down below with our discount code, and also make sure to go ahead and check out our written overview regarding this video, link down below as well. I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace out.